Always here talking about what's going on with me today, I guess. Today, May 6th. Today is now May 7th, and no, I haven't been to sleep yet, so to me it's still May 6th. Is my sister's birthday, so happy birthday, and I hope that everything went well for you today, and that if you're still awake, that everything's still going well for you. I had a good day, as you wished, and I will be here to tell you about it. So this is not only for you subscribers, but this is dedicated to my sister. Um, this weekend, because I had the opportunity to go to more than one church, on Saturday, I went to my oldest sister's church with her and her boyfriend, and we got to learn about barriers. Barriers of all kinds that separate us from the life that we're supposed to have in Christ. And now, these barriers can be anything. For me, it came just in time. I have not had a great weekend, and it started on Thursday. Um, God has blessed me through it entirely. Uh, if you've ever been through something where it is a financial barrier or something might be wrong with your car or any other kind of mode of transportation or your job or something like that, you know it could have been so much worse than what happened. And I thank God so much for that. But it's still there. I still have this huge barrier. And it was talking about how when Joshua walked around walked around Jericho 7 times or six one time every for 6 days, and then on the seventh day he walked around 7 times, and then on the seventh time that they walked around it, they shouted the trumpets, the walls fell down, and everybody just ran into the city and took it over, and the barrier was gone and all that. And then the pastor was talking about how whenever they're going through a barrier in the church, like when they're trying to make a new, when they're trying to plan new lessons for the year, because I guess they plan the entire year in a certain time. I've never heard of that before, but insane. Uh, but they plan lessons for the entire year, and so they pray, they read the Bible, like they pray continuously. I'm not saying like they set aside like 20 minutes. I'm saying that they pray like all through the day and set aside time, and then they do the exact same thing reading the Bible, and then uh, they fast, at different times. So, which he explained that for those of you that don't know much about fasting, when I was younger, I didn't know very much about fasting either. A lot of the time, like, I think that the actual definition for it is just like not eating or something like that. And yes, fasting is not eating, or it's not doing certain things, but whenever you don't do those things, you take the time you would have spent doing those things, or the energy or the effort or the zeal you would have spent on those things to pray for what it is you actually need. So for Joshua, it took 7 days. And before that, he had to, cause some pain to the men in the party, if you know what I'm saying. Um, Using flint knives and things like that, which was symbolic of cutting away the sin in our lives. I'm not gonna get into that this time because I have some more stuff to talk about. But if you know what I'm talking about, leave a wonderful comment and just explain it to everybody. If you don't know what I'm talking about, then leave a comment for me or send me a message, and I will quickly change the subject. Anyway, um, uh, and today I went to another friend's church, um, who, uh, because my sister told me that I needed to have fun today, and because I knew that today would be an opportunity to do that, um, I called up one of our mutual friends and got to hang out with him and his friends today, and that was really awesome. So if you see this, or if anybody that I hung out with today sees this, you guys are awesome, and everything that we got to talk about and do or not do, just hanging out has been such a blessing. And that's another thing I want to talk about. I had the opportunity to talk to a certain person about different things that they wanted to do and different barriers. Of course, they didn't say it was a barrier, um, but they want to be part of something big, something insanely awesome. And I was so encouraged by what it is they were talking about, and I will be praying for that. But one thing that they said to me was, you need to let it rock you. You need to let certain things, certain horrible things rock you. You can't just let everything roll off your back like a duck. You know, you can't just look at the troubles in the world and look at the things that you want to care about and just say, "Oh, that's sad." You can't do that. You have to look at it, really figure out what's so horrible about it. Uh, I could give examples, but we all have that thing, okay? For some people, it's orphans. There are orphans everywhere. And a lot of people are just going to see it that way. They're just going to say, there's, like, my cousin needs a family. You know, he doesn't have a family and he lives in a foster home now. Or, like, I helped out at an orphanage when I was on a missions trip. I don't really care. Like, you know, different things like that. But you have to let it rock you. You have to say, dude, there are kids that don't even have parents. There are people that have no food. There are worlds that are within ours that we've never experienced before. We need to let it rock us so that we can be passionate about changing it. We need to let it rock us and cry about it. And then when we're done crying about it, we need to get up and fight. And and I know these past couple of days at least, I have been doing a great deal of crying. And I don't plan on bringing anyone down with me, which is why I'm staying so vague in explaining exactly what's happened. I pray that God resolves it quickly and that I will be able to talk to you guys about it more openly once it's done. But right now, just know that I am getting through these barriers and I'm not doing it alone. I'm not alone. It doesn't matter what happens. God still loves us. Jesus still loves us. He's still with us and he's not going away. and that's a fact. So, let it rock you, and then do something about it. Well, this hasn't really been a very happy birthday video, but I just want you to know that I love you so much, and that I really do pray that this new year for you, this new time, this new age will be a blessing to you, that even if it is a roller coaster, that you'll always remember that God is with you every step of the way, and that everything works to the good of those who seek Him. So, just hang in there. And to everyone else, I will talk to you later, and I hope you guys have a great day, week, and yeah.